show, everyone. Today we're discussing something that impacts all of us, whether we're in the office or working remotely. HR in 2026. The pace of change, especially with new tech, is just amazing, isn't it?
It really is. And honestly, it's a bit of an alphabet soup out there with all the new acronyms: AI, ML, LLMs, Gen AI, Agentic AI, and so on. These innovations are totally reshaping our HR strategies. We've seen a lot of experimentation in the past year, and it's given us some great insights into what works and what doesn't. As HR professionals, we're moving towards integrating human and machine intelligence, which means we can shift from just tactical support to becoming strategic value creators.
That's a fantastic goal. So let's jump into the first major area you highlighted, the AI first HR model. What exactly does that look like when it's put into practice?
Well, it means reinventing how HR works. We're moving from just administrative tasks to strategic value creation. It's not one size fits all. We have to consider our specific industry, products, culture, and values while aligning with our organizational strategy. The goal is an AI-infused structure, pushing us away from a transactional hierarchy towards a transformative approach. Think about talent orchestration hubs, where AI instantly matches skills to projects. We're also seeing an evolution of centers of expertise to monitor AI transformation, AI-based service centers for efficient delivery, and augmented HR people partners who leverage AI to be strategic and human-centric. It's all about flawless integration of data, automation, and human-centric systems.
That's a huge shift, moving towards orchestrating and partnering. So, if we're embracing an AI-first model, the way we perform tasks has to change, right? This brings us to redesigning work itself. How do companies approach this effectively?
Absolutely. It's not just about implementing some off-the-shelf AI tool into existing processes. We need to redesign workflows from the ground up for effective human-machine collaboration. The actual issue is knowing exactly where to apply robotic process automation or generative AI with intelligent agents. Repetitive tasks are great for automation, but certain processes will always be better handled by humans. We can categorize work strategically: automation for repetitive tasks, augmentation to boost human productivity with tools like copilots, and redefinition to optimize for human AI collaboration. For redefinition, we're looking at task intelligence, also known as task mining, to identify exactly what can be automated versus what needs human expertise.
Task intelligence. That's an interesting way to put it, getting really granular. Now, all this change and new tech requires strong leadership. Leadership is always an important topic in HR reports, but how does AI reshape what we need from our leaders in this transformative era?
Leadership is more critical than ever due to the unprecedented pace of change. Leaders aren't just inspiring change, they need to normalize it, making employees see change as normal. McKinsey highlights that we shouldn't let technology lead. We should prioritize investment in human capabilities. We need leaders who show robust support, empathy, and genuine care for our employees, while also enabling them to enhance their productivity. Developing capabilities like AI coaching, training teams to manage bots, analytical thinking, and creating a secure environment are crucial. Leaders also need strategic nimbleness, improved judgment to clarify ambiguity, and decisive initiative to shape culture and assess employee potential.
So it's about human-centric leadership. That leads perfectly into our next point, culture in the AI era. How do we ensure our company culture thrives and supports this transformation, especially when many people might feel uncertain about AI?
Authenticity in culture is non-negotiable. Ensuring successful transformation requires emphasizing people. We need a people-first culture that prioritizes employee well-being, development, and engagement. When employees thrive, the organization thrives. This means fostering healthy human connections, making sure people feel genuinely cared for, valued, recognized, and appreciated for meaningful work. It's also about cultivating a growth mindset where everyone feels they can grow and improve with effort and good strategies, not be replaced by AI. Leaders must consistently demonstrate these cultural norms, from onboarding to ongoing recognition, and regularly assess culture using both quantitative data and qualitative insights.
A people-first approach with a growth mindset sounds vital. Now, speaking of growth, skills are the new currency is a phrase we hear a lot. How do we build a robust, skills-based infrastructure that leverages AI for hiring and developing our workforce?
Skills-first talent management is becoming a competitive advantage. It democratizes access to jobs by shifting attention to potential, not just formal degrees. AI redefines the landscape here, helping with resume screening, automating assessments, standardizing interviews, and reducing bias. We're also seeing talent marketplaces emerge, supported by AI, which enable internal mobility based on skills, reducing hiring costs and improving retention. For development, AI-based solutions offer bespoke content recommendations, coaching, and mentor matching. It is fostering a learning culture ingrained in the flow of work and moving towards very granular task-level insights, using AI to continuously update and validate skills across the organization. Some vendors are even developing a skills intelligence layer that unifies data across HR systems.
That's a clear path to create a future-proof workforce. Now let's talk about total well-being. It's moved beyond a nice-to-have to a strategic necessity, especially with the constant change and uncertainty AI brings. What should organizations prioritize to support their employees?
Absolutely. Workforce well-being primarily drives business performance. The constant adaptation required by tech advancements can impact employee health, productivity, and work-life balance. We need a holistic approach covering physical, financial, family, spiritual, and social well-being. McKinsey identified evidence-based interventions like reinvigorating coworker support, adaptability, job autonomy, and visible leadership commitment. We need to integrate support into the flow of work, making it accessible and scalable. The exciting part is how agentic AI can help. It can identify individual needs, provide bespoke, context-aware support, manage tasks across multiple systems, offer timely nudges and coaching, and continuously learn from feedback to enhance support over time. It's about visualizing what people need.
That's proactive support, saving time and efforts while improving productivity. Now let's talk about people analytics. What gets measured gets managed, as Peter Drucker said. How is AI transforming how we understand and act on our people data?
AI is democratizing data science in HR without being a data expert to get insights. With intuitive interfaces and generative AI, employees can get instant explanations and actionable recommendations just by asking the right prompts. It's shifting from getting answers to asking better questions, which highlights the importance of prompt engineering. While obtaining clean data is still a major concern, fostering an analytics culture means normalizing evidence-based decision-making. We're using interactive dashboards, trend analysis, and predictive modeling. Also, ethical AI is huge, reducing algorithmic bias and ensuring compliance with evolving data privacy regulations. The vital edge is multi-agent orchestration, leveraging what's called the Model Context Protocol, where AI agents can visualize, reason, and amplify human intelligence to give really comprehensive analyst-level insights beyond what's explicitly asked, like having a human data science professional at your beck and call.
Wow, that sounds like having a data scientist on demand. So to wrap things up, it sounds like while AI transformation is creating a lot of buzz, the actual success comes from balancing machine intelligence with an investment in human capabilities. It's about proceeding advisedly, as you said earlier, with a cautious yet transformative approach.
Exactly. The goal isn't just about implementing the latest tech, it's about inventing empathetic processes that foster a caring organizational culture. Leaders need to engage with empathy and genuine care while also boosting productivity. HR professionals have this extraordinary opportunity to be employee champions, ensuring growth and betterment and ultimately becoming indispensable strategic value creators. That is to say, the world becomes their oyster by effectively integrating human and machine intelligence for organizational success.